So very good morning to all of you. Today we are having with us two of our very bright CMAs, Jaya and Ashok. So, and also we are having with us our Chairman of Members in Industry and Placement Committee, CMA Debasish Mitra. So I welcome all of you in this interview session. So it is in the history of the campus placement drive of the Institute of Cost Accountants of India. They both got the highest package from Power Finance Corporation Limited. It is 28 lakh per annum. So I congratulate both of them for grabbing this great opportunity with this famous PSU with the highest package. And they're coming out with flying colors in the history of the Institute of Cost Accountants of India as a bright CMA and a brand ambassador of the profession. So now may I request CMA Debasish Mitra ji, our Chairman of Members in Industry and Placement Committee and Board of Advanced Studies and Research, to go for some interview session for these two young and bright CMAs, so that our future generation, future CMAs, they can got inspired for their future endeavors. Thank you, everyone. I may request Mitra ji to start his interview session. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Actually, we have conceptualized this session because I felt that our next generation of CMS will be benefited from these interviews. At the outset, I congratulate both of you for getting this prestigious job from a very esteemed organization of Indian. Now I will start interview with Jaya first. Jaya, ready?
Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Jaya, my first questions to you, please kindly tell about yourself.
So first of all, I would like to thank you for this opportunity, sir. My name is Jaya Chithra, as you know, and I've secured All India rank 11 in the recently held CMA final exams in June 2022 attempt. And during the recently held campus placement drive, I got selected in PFC, and I also have a work experience with one of the big fours. So this is in short about myself.
Fantastic. Now, my next question, how much confident you were for getting selected or shortlisted in campus placement?
Okay, sir. So in terms of shortlisting, I was sure that I'll get shortlisted by most of the companies since I secured All India rank in the first attempt. And as regards selection, I was not very sure. I had it clear that I should give my best and not worry about the outcome. So that's the state of mind that I had while entering into the interview room.
Very good. Now you please tell me, actually, this is a very important question I'm going to ask you. That is for my next generation CMS. How did you prepare yourself for the interview?
Yes, sir, that's definitely an important question. And I got the intimation about the shortlisting just few days before the date of interview. And I had to travel from Chennai to Delhi for that. So within that short span of time, I made sure that I read about the company. I researched about it. And secondly, I brushed up the concepts that were there in the CMA curriculum. I made sure that I did it quickly. And thirdly, I would say that I read about the financials of the company. I was having a command over it. So this was the preparation that I had before I could appear for the interview.
Very good. Now you tell me that how many companies have shortlisted you?
So I got shortlisted by Power Finance Corporation Limited, ITC Hotels, and Vedanta. Firstly, I went ahead with Power Finance, and so since I got selected there, I did not appear for the other two.
Very good, very good. Okay, so definitely the institute also has some same sort of rules. So yes, once you are getting a job from a particular company, you are not allowed to appear for some interview with the other companies.
Yes.
Now you please tell me, our young aspirants want to know actually that what are the things that interviewers are seeking from a young qualified CMA?
Okay, sir. So interviewers are mainly looking for an communication skill. So they see if a candidate is able to express their thoughts correctly, clearly, and also they appreciate if you're able to express your thought process in saying your opinions or views on a particular question. So communication is the first important thing. And secondly, they see if a candidate is very confident or not. So that is another important aspect. And thirdly, they definitely test your technical knowledge. I think these are the important aspects that an interviewer is looking for in a candidate. That's it.
Acha, now you please tell me, what was the X factor which you have that helped you to get such an excellent job in Power Finance Corporation? What is the X factor which you have? What do you feel?
Yes, sir. So, as I said earlier, I had a prior experience of working with one of the big fours. So, I had that confidence. I gained confidence from that, and I was able to communicate very well because of that confidence. I think that this should be the X factor that helped me crack the interview and get the job. So,
Very good. Now, actually, another very important questions I'm just asking you, because these are the questions always crop up in the minds of all the aspirants. What was the process of the interview with the Power Finance Corporation? Actually, what are the questions they have asked? Actually, these are very important points, or rather important questions, actually, what my CMA's friends also wanted to know.
Yes, sir. So as regards Power Finance Corporation, the process was only personal interview. They shortlisted only top rank holders, and so they evaluated us based on the personal interview. And the interview was lasted for around 20 to 25 minutes for me. And as regards the questions that they asked, I would say that first they asked questions like, tell me about yourself, about the travel from Chennai to Delhi, to make me comfortable in that particular environment. And then they moved on to a question about my work experience. And then they asked about some technical aspects as regards GST, audit, and areas like Ind AS. So I was able to answer that. And after that, there were some questions on behavioral aspects. They asked such questions to test if you're able to communicate and answer it to the question rather than reacting to the question. So these were the outline. I just gave an outline of the questions that they asked.
Very good. Do you really feel the 12 days pre-placement orientation program, which generally been organized by the members in industry and placement before starting the interview, which really helped you a lot? Do you really feel? And if you just kindly highlight some of the points.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That definitely helped me. So starting from day one, wherein an online session was organized, and up till the last day, I felt that there was knowledge sharing. Knowledge sharing was immense, and there were industry experts who came us and gave insights about the practical aspects and also tips on how to crack the interview. So that
Very
helped
good.
us, and the sessions were also very interactive. They made us engaged. They wanted us to exhibit ourselves and make sure we are ready for the campus placements and also the professional life ahead. So that
Actually, if you
definitely.
can remember, Chithra, in the first session, I advised you to pay your attention on the cash flow of each and every company where you will get the interview.
Right.
Because again, I am telling you, if you can thoroughly understand the cash flow, you can evaluate the cash flow of a company, you will start getting so much information about the company.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Also about the financial statements, if you take and read the financial statements just before preparing for the interview, the first aspect I looked in for is the cash flow statement.
Yes,
So,
yes.
based
Thank
on
you.
that, we'll able to understand about the company.
Very good. Very good. Now, I am asking another, you can say, just away from the interview questions. I am asking, you know that presently the Board of Advanced Studies and Research has launched so many contemporary and very important courses so that our CMAs and the student of CMAs can equip themselves and to face the interview, face the challenge of the industry, like data analytics, information system security audit, one important course which we are going to launch very soon, that is the diploma on financial modeling. So do you really feel that these are the courses which has been launched by the institute are contributing for the growth of the professions? What is your idea?
So I would definitely agree on that. It will definitely help us. I see that as an upskilling aspect. As a professional, we need to upskill ourselves, and these courses provide us the space to upskill. And I think that will help us to grow up the career ladder as well. So there's so much importance associated with this, and I feel that the duration of the course is also minimal, as to 3 to 6 months. So I think this should be the right area where we can leverage and gain knowledge.
So now I have come to the fag end of my interview with you. Now my next question is this. Do you have any 3 tips, not more than 3 tips, for the CMA students who has not yet been qualified? And what is your 3 suggestion as a senior CMA to the new CMA students
Sure.
who will be CMA qualified within next 1 year, and they will also come to the campus of the institute and for their career developments?
Yes.
I want to have some 3 tips.
First one I would say is work hard for your goals. That's very important. And secondly, I would say that upskill yourself continuously. That will help you sustain in the profession and be up to date with the recent amendments in the various subjects. Do not constrain yourself only to the particular subject. And thirdly, I would say that give your best at whatever you do. Do not worry about the outcome. I think this should be the 3 important.
Excellent, excellent. We also always feel like this actually. Karvanya vadika raste ma phaleshu kadachana. Always give your best, but don't wait for the outcome.
Yes, definitely.
Congratulations, Chithra. I wish you all the best for your future growth. And another question which I just like to ask, that what is your feeling? Will you recommend this CMA course and the Board of Advanced Studies courses to the other students or the general community? What is your
Yes, sir,
idea?
I would definitely recommend. I've already started telling my friends to join this course, and I've mentioned them that this course in itself is wholesome. It gives a holistic view, and the curriculum in itself is very interesting. It covers on various aspects. So I've mentioned my friends to join, and yes, definitely I'll recommend to other people also. That's my say.
Thank you, Chithra, for your valuable time. And another small request to you, though you have got job, my suggestion or my advice to you, point number 1, don't stop reading. Continue upgrade yourself, because I want to see you as a director of finance or CMD of any good corporates within a very short span of time, because you have that capital quality, you have that experience. And another very important point which I just like to mention, please be associated with the professional development of the institute. Because your institute depends upon you, you also depend upon the institute. One institute cannot grow without your contribution. Now you may ask me, sir, how I can contribute? Only one contribution we want, that is the professional development. Contribute your knowledge, your thoughts, your ideas, your wisdom, which you will learn from your companies, from your practical life. Kindly contribute. Definitely. By writing articles, by share your knowledge in the continuing education program. I can invite you as a panelist in some session, come as a speaker. Okay.
Definitely, sir. Definitely, I'll take that step.
This is my request.
Thank you so much.
Chithra. Thank you very much. Wish you all the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you again.
Now I will come to Mr. CMA Ashok Naidu.
Yes,
You're
sir.
from Vizag.
Yes, sir.
Yes, fantastic. So now, without taking much time, my first question to you, kindly tell about yourself.
Yes, sir. So myself, Ashok Naidu. I am from Vizag, Andhra Pradesh. Both of my parents were farmers, and I completed my schooling 10th class in my hometown itself. Then I secured a 111 rank in state level for getting admission into Andhra Pradesh residential junior colleges and I completed my +1 and +2 in APRJC Nemmakuru in Vijayawada. Then I came into this CMA profession. I completed my CMA Inter in my first attempt, and then I went to Chennai and I completed 3 years of practical training in a consulting firm called Prakash Kochar & Co. And then I completed my CMA final in June 2022 attempt, and I secured an All India 10th rank in CMA final examinations. Then I completed my BCom through ICMAI. Yes, sir.
Fantastic. Now you tell me the same question which I have asked to Chithra. How much confident you were for getting and selected and shortlisted in this Power Finance Corporation? Whether
Yes,
you were a
sir.
little bit nervous initially.
Yes, sir. I was very confident for getting shortlisted because I qualified both my CMA Inter and CMA final in first attempt.
Wow.
And I secured an All India 10th rank. So I was very confident for getting shortlisted. When it comes to for getting selected in Power Finance Corporation, I was a bit nervous because they were shortlisted All India top 1 rank to top 12 ranks. All were very knowledgeable and very good at communication skills. So it was very good, tough competition. So I was a bit nervous for getting selected.
Acha, Bill, just tell me how many companies shortlisted you?
Sir, actually, I opted for Chennai campus, but suddenly I got a mail from the institute saying that you are shortlisted for Power Finance Corporation in Delhi. So you have to attend the interview in Delhi. So Power Finance Corporation is the one I was shortlisted, and I attended Power Finance Corporation and I was selected.
Acha, that means only one company you have been shortlisted and you only appeared for the interview only on the one company only. That's all.
Yes, sir. Because I opted for Chennai campus, it is going to be held on 24th of November and 25th.
Yes.
So PFC is the one company which I was.
No, this is the actual process of the institute, that if any good company, corporate shortlisting any candidate, then we have to switch them from one campus to another campus. This is the normal rules of the institute. Now you tell me, how did you prepare yourself for this interview? Power Finance Corporation, because I know that there were a lot of problems which you have. First of all, you have chosen Chennai campus, then you have been shifted from Chennai to Delhi. So time was there as a constraint factor. But even though you have cracked it, so you just tell me that how you have prepared yourself.
So first of all, I should thank pre-placement orientation training because it helps me a lot to revise the basics in every subject and to prepare for the group discussions and to work on my communication skills, etc. Then I got a mail from Institute on October 28th. The interview is on November 3rd. So I had only 4 days of time. So on first day, I just went through the financials of such company and I just noted down all the Indian accounting standards which is applicable to Power Finance Corporation. And I just read all the Indian accounting standards. And then next day, I just went through the annual report of Power Finance Corporation and I just noted down which aspects of corporate law, like director's chapter, auditor's chapter, managerial remuneration chapter, and these are all very important for such companies. So I just read the corporate law, all those aspects, and then direct taxation topics like ITR, written forms, TDS, TCS, and I just read. And I just searched about the company, like subsidiaries of PFC and who are the managing and chairman director, who are the independent directors, who are the executive directors, and what's their main business and what's their main income. And these are the things I searched on. And actually, I don't have a habit of reading newspapers in the morning. On those 4 days regarding to the financial news, any economic decisions relating to the Power Finance Corporation and recent amendments in direct and indirect taxes which impact the Power Finance Corporation, and all those I read, sir.
Fantastic. Now, another important question which I am going to ask you, actually, it is not my question. This question is coming from my CMA students, CMA aspirants. They want to know that what are the things that interviewers are seeking from a young qualified CMA like you, and very frankly, that actually I can say it in another way, that what things do the interviewers notice from a qualified CMA like you?
So definitely first thing is confidence levels, how confident you are and your communication skills. And definitely they'll check on our knowledge, technical knowledge. And That's it, sir. These things, three things they are seeking for.
Now you tell me, what was the X factor which you have that helped you to get such an excellent job with Power Finance Corporation? Because which actually this Power Finance Corporation has helped both of you to stand out of the crowd.
Yes.
Now you tell me.
Yes, sir. Definitely. One thing is my confidence skills, and then second thing is my practical training of 3 years in PKC management consulting. Definitely, everyone should do this training because it gives me confidence and it boosts my confidence levels, which helped me to stand out of the crowd, sir. And I would recommend all the young CMAs and who are studying, all CMA aspirants, to go through the training. Don't go for exemption in training and don't go for dummy articles and all. Please, 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 you should go for practical training. Then only you can do better.
This is a very important point which you have told, or which you have mentioned right now, that don't skip this practical training. Because one thing you can skip right now for the sake of your studies and all the things, that I am working hard and I am studying every day, so I cannot attend this practical training. But when this type of situation comes, that in the interview board, you can realize that I should not skip that practical training. Fantastic. Very good point which you have mentioned. Now you tell me that what was the process of the interview in the company for selection of this Power Finance Corporation? Just kindly brief it, that how they have started the interview, what are the contents of the interview, what are the questions they have asked. If you just kindly narrate it.
Yes, sir. Actually, for Power Finance Corporation, there is only one level, personal interview. So there was a panel of 3 members. One of them is HR, and the other 2 are executive directors or some persons who are in higher positions. And then interview starts with, please tell me about yourself. And I mentioned in my intro, like some leadership skills I learned through my practical training, and we had a conversation about the same. And most of the interview focused on behavioral questions, like if you are in this position, what's your approach? What's your take? So many questions like that. Through those questions only, they are checking our confidence levels and communication skills. So they are not much onto the technical part. They are focusing on your analytical skills and your behavioral skills. And then one more thing about the company, about PFC's profit and loss, about balance sheet, about subsidiaries, everything they ask. And then next, technical questions like ITC provisions applicable to financial institutions like NBFC, banking, etc. And then RCM provisions. And then Ind AS applicable to Power Finance Corporation. All these questions, these are all the questions.
So I feel that this 12 days orientation program, pre-placement orientation program, what has been organized by the members in industry and placement, where particularly we have kept the segment of the soft skill development. So do you really feel that it has helped you?
Yes, sir. Definitely. It helped me a lot, very much. Even for the first few days of pre-placement orientation training, they were asking, come on the stage and speak. But I had a lot of fear. I didn't go. But on the last day of the pre-placement orientation training, I participated in ZD and I participated in public speaking and everything, which helped me to clear my fear and also.
Fantastic.
So definitely it helps me a lot.
Achha, now the question which I have raised to Chithra, that various courses which has been launched by the Board of Advanced Studies and Research, like data analytics, system audit, forensic audit, the courses on the internal audit, another course which you are going to start, that is the diploma in Ind AS. Do you really feel that these courses are contributing for the future growth of the profession?
Definitely, sir. Definitely. I went through the website of Board of Advanced Studies, ICMAI. There are so many courses like diploma on forensic audit, internal audit, financial modeling and valuation. There were so many courses which are for short duration. It really helps. It contributes to the growth of our profession because we are not restricted only for the cost audit or something. We are expanding ourselves to the forensic audit, information system audit and everything. We are
Extend
everywhere.
the horizon, extension of the horizon.
definitely it helps. It contributes much more to the growth of our profession.
Actually, another thing which I just like to add, not only the Board of Advanced Studies and the courses launched by the Board of Advanced Studies and Research, but the various courses which has been launched by the BFSI board for the banking and financial institutions. I feel that each and every courses the CMAs who will pursue these courses, they will definitely upgrade their skills, their knowledge, and they will be able to face the interview, and rather more important, they can face the challenge of the Indian corporates in a better way.
Yes.
Will you kindly share 3 tips? The last questions which I have asked to Chithra, the 3 tips or 3 suggestions for the CMA students, because now you all are seniors.
Yes. For CMA students, I would suggest one thing: don't go for many author books. Please rely on the institute material, CMA institute material. Please be perfect on the institute material first, then you go for any author material. And then work hard and stay focused on your final examinations or intermediate examinations. Don't get distracted. And then one more thing, I don't know whether I should say this or not. Usually after completion of my CMA final examinations, I used to have some kind of negative opinion on the institute management because of delay in the getting results, and there were so many rumors about the conducting of examinations in various cities. But after in my pre-placement orientation training, I changed my opinion because all CMA President P. Raju Iyer sir and SARC chairman and everyone were very student friendly. They were talking they will always strive for our students' best. So please, students, don't have such kind of negative opinion. Please rely on the institute completely. Please work hard and focus on your CMA final examinations. Don't have such kind of negative opinions. Please focus on your goal.
Actually, now the point is this: both Chithra and you, Ashok, are now the brand ambassador of the institute. Always keep it in your mind that this institute has brought a very good opportunity to uplift yourself. So now I will also request, as I have requested Chithra, that please be associated with the professional development of the institute, and wherever you are able to contribute for the growth of the profession, for the growth of the CMA profession, just kindly contribute. So this is my request to both of you. So thank you very much.
Sure.
Congratulations once again to both of you. And I always pray to the Almighty for your success in life. You should have a very wonderful life, professional life, and at the same time, both of you should get a very peaceful life also. Okay. Thank you very much for your valuable time. On behalf of the institute, on behalf of the entire council, I congratulate you once again. And thank you very much. And again, one small request, please be associated with the institute. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.